Guess what we're doing today on the E55? This bad boy is getting some new wheels. I'm yet to show you guys the wheels. I'm actually gonna take the car right now to the shop to get them mounted and balanced. I'm pretty stoked, guys. Hopefully you guys are excited about the new look on the E55. Once we get to the shop, I'll show you guys the wheels. We'll talk a little bit more about the specs on the wheels. I think I did tell you guys these wheels, eventually I will be changing them. I mean, I do like the stock wheels. They look fantastic, but you know, I just can't do stock wheels, and I knew for sure I was gonna have, you know, an OEM plus aftermarket wheel on the E55. It's gonna be so much better in terms of weight and just overall aesthetics look. The CLS 550 wheels I currently have on it, they're great. These new wheels that I'm installing on the E55s, they're a lot lighter. I think these wheels that I put on here, the CLS 550s, when was that? I think that was probably maybe 4 months ago. I can't remember the last time. Man, if you guys haven't checked out last video, tuning the E55 with the Mercedes swap shop, Josh, the E55 is super spicy now. It feels amazing. I've been having a blast just driving this. Go check out that video, guys. Ooh, we got GSP here. I gotta put the cameras down. That was a close call. GSP, you don't want to mess with GSP. Anyways, they got the car right behind me. I'm not sure why. I think he probably ran his tags or something like that. I said I was going to show you the wheels. This is how they look. Bam. What do you guys think? Dang, dude, this is the first time I'm actually seeing the wheels, guys. Monica actually unboxed one of them just so she could look at it. These look pretty good. Dang, they're pretty spicy. And also, I'm debating, I don't know if I should leave the flat lip on the center cap or these lifted center caps. These are the raised center caps. I don't know. They look cool. At the same time, I do like the flush lip on there. We'll see. Honestly, I think I'll probably go with that and see how it looks like on the car. The shop's pretty busy, so we're gonna be coming back later for the car, and I'm super excited. I'll show you guys the car one last time before the look changes. You guys remember this. I'll see you guys in the next clip when it's done. Car's completed. We are on the way to the shop to go pick it up. I'm kind of nervous because I don't know how the car is gonna look like, but I think it's gonna look good. What do you think? It's gonna look good? Yeah, because you really didn't test fit the wheels at all or anything to get an idea of how it would look. I didn't. We'll see. I mean, if it's gonna, yeah, I think it's gonna look good. I mean, there's no going back now, so. True. True. And also the specs on the wheels, I'll show you guys everything. I feel like you're gonna want to take my wheels now. Me? Because it's gonna look that good. Me? Yeah. No? No, I like my 5 spokes. Yeah, yours is really nice. Yeah. Also, I gotta figure out how to lower the car just a tiny bit. I think I can probably do it with my scanner, but I would have to double check and look and see. If anything, if I can't do it, then I would have Jake. He has this entry. He can probably lower it. I didn't realize the car was sitting there. Dude, it looks really good. It looks good. Yeah. Dang. Yeah. I like it. Dang. It does look good. Yeah. Holy smokes. It took me a second. I saw it and I was like, wait. Yeah, it didn't register that it was good first. It looks really good. Some people aren't gonna like it. I can already tell. But I like it. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I definitely want to know you guys' thoughts. Have those people who just like the stock. Oh yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, obviously, yeah, that's always going to be a thing, but for sure. Yeah, it looks really good. Okay. I'll turn around, just pull right there. All right. Sorry, guys. I'll show you once we pay and get everything situated. The car is parked outside. All right. I'm really curious to see your thoughts. You should be good over here. It's poking a little bit. Actually, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. The fitment is not bad at all. I gotta show you guys real quick how it looks. You guys ready? Bam. There it is.
This on mine goes back further.
Does it really?
Yeah, mine has more behind it.
Guys, I'll explain later. Her wheels, we thought it was the same as my wheels because obviously it's the same series, the DS series from Aodhan, but we realized the spacers that are required for these wheels, actually you would need a ton more to put on, which ended up being what? So about a 17mm spacer. Initially, I thought the 12mm spacer was gonna clear, but it didn't clear the caliper. It was touching like the edge. Oh, you can even tell it's very close, but obviously it clears. So
your caps.
it is. I've never seen these before. All of them?
Yeah,
I gotta put new caps on there. I gotta get it washed and show you guys how it looks like in a different setting. Let's check out the other side. You guys, I picked a really good day to show you guys the E55. It might rain, I'm not too sure, but it's kind of drizzling and the sun is just up in the air. Anyways, you guys check it out. Man, this thing looks like it's about to eat everything on the road. The wheels look really, really good. Anyways, I want to show you guys the specs on these wheels. So these wheels are the Aodhan DS series. This is the DS 08, and the front, well, let's talk about the rear first. So the rear wheels are 18 by 9.5 with a 30 offset. If you look at the fitment right now, it's pretty much flush. I mean, I want to say it's tucked in just a tad bit. No spacers. If anything, I could throw in a 5mm spacer just to keep it flush, and I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. But overall, the rear looks really good. The rear wheels, they weigh about 22 pounds, and if you guys can see on video, it's got a pretty deep dish on it, like a lip, and the lip, it is about a 2.5-inch lip, and it's pretty aggressive. It's actually really, really nice. So that's it for the rear. Let's come to the front. I want to show you guys the fitment first. So this is the fitment. Honestly, some might say it pokes out just a tad bit. Some might say it's pretty flush. I want to say it's flush. Honestly, yeah, it's pretty flush. I'm not gonna say it pokes out, but it's pretty flush. So the front here, this is a 18 by 8.5, and the offset is a 35 offset. If I had gone anything more aggressive with the offset, this thing would be poking out, just because in order to fit the front wheels, it requires a spacer, and the spacer that you can run on here, it's either a 20 or 22mm spacer. Currently I have a 22mm spacer on here, and just to clear the inner portion of the caliper, if you can look down there, the right at the edge, I want to say down somewhere here and up here, like it's so close to touching the wheel, especially if you have a 20mm spacer, but I would go with a 22 just to be safe. It's not like the caliper actually moves, but just to clear that bottom side of the bottom edge of the caliper in order for the wheels to fit properly. Again, you can go with a 20mm spacer or 22. I decided to go with the 22, and the fitment is actually really nice. It's pretty flush on the front and tucks in just a tad bit on the rear. So that's why I'm thinking I'm gonna add a 5mm spacer on the rear, just so the fitment looks perfect. Because right now, I want to say the rear just tucks in just a tad bit from the front. And usually, since it's a staggered setup, you want the rear to stick out just a tad bit more than the front. But that's pretty much it with the wheels, the specs. If you guys are actually curious and actually interested in these wheels, I'll tell you, the DS series, they don't make them for the 5x112s. They only make them for the 5x114s. That's another reason why you probably don't see this brand of wheels on Mercedes. Actually, you do see some of them, and the ones that you see are the AH and the AF series. Those are pretty common on the Mercedes because they make them for the 5x112s. But with these wheels, if you want to get them for the Mercedes, you would have to get them re-drilled, and my wheels are actually re-drilled from a 5x114 to a 5x112. I want to show you guys how it looks on every angle. Dang, this thing looks insane. It looks completely different. Wow. Love it. Man, it looks so good. Anyways, that's it for the specs on the wheels, honestly. I don't know if you guys picked it up, but if you look at the center cap, these are raised center caps, and that's actually pretty cool. I've never seen those before. I went with those. You can go with the flush center cap. It's more a solid silver versus the black accent. I feel like the black accent is super cool because it goes with the studs, the black studs, and the side skirts. I'll give you guys a full walk around. The sun is mostly on this side. You can kind of see it in the shadow just a tad bit. Still looks fantastic. I love how the wheel exposes more of the caliper. I mean, the last wheel, honestly, yeah, it did. Yeah, I take that back. The CLS 550 wheels, the calipers were exposed. These are also pretty exposed. Man, yeah, I'm definitely gonna add that 5mm spacer in the rear and just leave it like that, because I do want it just perfectly flush and look a little bit more staggered than the front wheel. Alright, you guys, this is gonna be a wrap on this video. Love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below, and always really appreciate you guys watching the videos. If you do, go ahead and smash the like button. Subscribe also if you're pretty new, because I've got some stuff coming up for the E55. But so far, man, this E55 looks amazing. Amazing. Alright, you guys, I will catch you guys in the next video, and take care.